I can't think of anything worse than being 18 again. Well, don't get me wrong, I quite liked being 18 when I was 18. I didn't really think about it too much. But looking back, I was probably not very confident. It's that slightly angsty-ridden time where you're between, you know, I was just finishing my A-levels and going to work and about to leave home, and I don't think I'd want to revisit that time. You know, I was happy enough, but I've been happier since. Would you go back?
I'd be much happier being 18 when I was than an 18-year-old now. You know, with all the pressures of the social media and your appearance and what you have to look like. So I wouldn't mind going back and remembering, but I wouldn't want to relive it.
What were you doing at 18?
I was at the London College of Fashion and just about to start my modelling career, so it was a good time, but I'm very happy where I am now. What about yourself?
I don't think I would want to go back and go through all of the angst again. Having done it once, that's sufficient for me. I think when I was 18, I was a juvenile coat model. For CNAs.
A coat model?
Yeah. I had to,
specifically coat?
I had to be a juvenile coat model because I was so small I couldn't get into the grown-up sizes. That was for CNAs, and or I was at the Prudential Assurance Company as a junior clerk, and there are still files missing to this day that I have mislaid. But no, I like me now. I didn't really wake up and become fully kind of observant and opinionated until about 37. So I like being me now because I feel a bit wiser and a bit more responsible, and I can say no when I need to in a nice way, so I wouldn't want to go back.
I don't know whether Amanda Redman was talking about looks particularly, or whether she was actually saying we would like to be 18. What were you doing at 18, Jan? I dread asking this question. If you're of a sensitive nature, look away now.
Well, I was obviously having lots of sex and... started early, and actually, when I was about 16, my mum had taken me into C&A to get a leather jacket. And
modelled by you.
Branch at Marble Arch, you probably were modelling it. Well, you were probably in the children's department.
I was.
But at 18, I'd already got engaged, I think. I was on engagement #1, which I dumped, obviously, in a year, because then I met up with husband #1, and husband #1A got the heave-ho.
Keep up, keep up. I'm writing a list, OK?
No, I wouldn't want to go back to being 18, although I really enjoyed it. I don't believe in going back in the past, because I always think that what you're doing now is fantastic. And every time you go back at the past and think, oh, it was better back then, it's slightly like having a big load of luggage you're carrying around. Nostalgia is very, very draining and very ageing, so I always think, live in the present. But it won't surprise you to know that I was exactly the same as 18 as I am now. Big mouth, opinion about everything. It's kind of worked for me.
I had a horrendous perm. That's one reason for not going back. Awful, like a big cheese wedge.
There's some perms. Perm and highlights at the same time. Apparently, that's
I probably did all of those.